So I had promised to give you the recipe for the cupcakes that you have been finding. Um, so if you look at this, we have the rongori with chebindaret. We have also the tarotwit. We have sea salt, right? Baking powder. This is important. And I also have bicarbonate of soda. Okay. I have honey, 2 eggs. These are plantains. They've been in the fridge. They're very ripe and they're quite large. This is the honey that I love to use, right? Olive oil. Remember, you can use actually another oil like peanut oil or even the other oils. This is very important here. Vanilla essence. Vanilla essence. This is what I use like to get the cupcakes, and it produces this times two and a little bit more. Now the cups are very important because this is now, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like this is 1 cup, which is the same as 8 ounces, right? You can see the measurements. Now this is the double, so this is 2 cups. You can see there 400 ml on this side, and you can see 16 ounces. Okay, so how do we start? Yeah, so what makes this a very interesting mix actually is the bicarbonate of soda and the baking powder used together, a teaspoon of each. The sea salt is just like a quarter teaspoon, 2 eggs. I have that honey, this one, which is almost like a cup. That is the yogurt. The Swahili honey, I also use a cup, right? So if you just keep an eye on the ingredients, so it's a cup of olive oil, right? 2 eggs, yeah. I use a cup or half of honey, this same cup, okay? Then I use a tablespoon of this, a tablespoon. And then the 2 eggs, so the sea salt. So those are the ones I mix first with the honey and the bananas. So I'm mixing like the soft ones first, right? So usually I go with the olive oil, the honey, the eggs, the yogurt, and then now I add the salt, the baking powder, and the bicarbonate of soda. Those two combination of 1 teaspoon each are what is making them fluffy, okay? Because these flours are quite heavy. Then I'll do a cup of chebindaret, a cup of tarotwet. You don't have to do it like that. I do it like that because I want to get the benefits of both flours, right? And I just like that mixed taste. So you don't have to do it that way. You can do either or a mix of both. So a cup of this, a cup of that. So 1 cup of that, 1 cup of that, a quarter teaspoon or slightly less, 2 eggs, 2 large plantains, bicarbonate of soda 1 teaspoon, baking soda 1 teaspoon, a cup of honey. You can just decide to do half, or you can actually decide to do a cup of sugar or half of sugar, a cup of oil, and that oil can be peanut oil. And I think I've got everything. Now I use a blender because I just want to make my life easier. This is the blender that I've been using to do everything. So the first, I put my soft ingredients in, and then I add my flours. Now it's going to fluff up. So in here, you put like a half or 3/4. If you put full, it's going to overflow. So if you want like some neat cupcakes, I have something inside. Obviously, these are wet. I just kind of washed them. So remember to put something that either like your margarine, the way you actually prep your whatever. Now, if you use a tin, a baking tin, they take longer to cook. Put it in the middle of the oven, very important, yeah? And bake at 190 degrees centigrade, right in the middle of your oven, not at the top, not at the bottom, not at the side. If you do one at a time, in 20 minutes, these are ready. You use a knife, a bread knife, just fill them in, go in, and if they come out clean, your cupcakes are ready. So remember that if you use a bread tin or a cake tin, you just have to keep making sure that it's coming out ready. Hope that helps. This is just for those very interested. I'm just trying to show you my ingredients all over again. Don't forget your vanilla essence, makes it so delicious. Don't forget your bicarbonate of soda and your baking powder. Those two fluff it all up. Things like sea salt and olive oil, of course, are healthy. So, this is quite moist. And remember, these are heavy flours. That's why we do it this way.